Are you interested in getting free skins by doing nothing extra but simply playing Fortnite? Well, if you're on PC, check out PlayVig. Basically what PlayVig does, it allows you to sign up for simple quests that track your in-game scores. And once you complete those quests, you can earn yourself points, which you can then turn into V-Bucks for skins or whatever you want. Once it's green in-game, your quest is active and you're ready to go. If you want to earn some free skins simply by playing the game, check out PlayVig. Link below. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Fortnite video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the best console settings for Fortnite in Season 5. Now, my settings don't really change too much, but it is such a hot topic. What sensitivity does this guy use? What do you think about this? What do you think about this? And I want to cover everything to do with Season 5 because the game really is changing, the current settings that I've been using, and why I think you should use a setting or you shouldn't use a setting. I'm going to cover that all in today's video. Hope you guys will enjoy this. Now, as you guys probably already know, to celebrate the start of Season 5, I've been giving away quite a few battle passes to my subscribers. Basically, if you want a chance to win a battle pass, all you have to do is be a subscriber of mine. If you're not subscribed, you can do it right now. Go ahead and click that sub button. Comment down below what console you guys play Fortnite on, and then basically like the video. It's not required to like the video, but I would really appreciate that. I just re-upped on over 200 bucks in codes again. I've been giving out hundreds and hundreds of dollars of codes, and it's been a lot of fun, giving out the codes, showing winners in videos and different stuff like that, and just to see the support from you guys, I really do appreciate that. Let's get right into the video. If you guys want to enter, that's basically how. You just have to be a subscriber, and then comment down below, smack that like, and let's talk about when it comes down to settings. Now, the first thing when it comes down to settings is what everyone really cares about is sensitivity, right? The main thing I get all the time whenever I'm live streaming over on Facebook, whenever it's in my comment section down below, people asking me just all over the place, what sensitivity do you use and why? Now, what matters in the settings, it can be kind of confusing, but if you're a console player, the only settings that matter, the ones that say mouse sensitivity, those are completely irrelevant. I don't even know why they show up on console, because if you're using a controller, all that matters is your wireless controller sensitivities and ADS and scope sensitivity. So as far as wireless controller sensitivity, and this is what I'm going to spend probably a good portion of the video talking about, I run 6 and 6 on the X and Y. Now, basically, for the start of the season, I tried to move up and I tried to rock with the 7 sensitivity. Thing with this is the higher your sensitivity, the better and faster you could build basically on console, right? But the lower your sensitivity, usually the better aim you have. And I rocked with 7 sensitivity for the first couple days of this season. However, I found that I was just missing shots, and when I went back to 6 sensitivity, I won my first couple games in a row, and I realized that if something's broke, don't fix it. 6 sensitivity is high enough for me where I can build pretty quick and I can turn around fairly quick. So if my aim is good and on point, that is good for me. Now, that doesn't mean that 8 or 9 or 4 won't work for you. In my opinion, what's changed in this game is because of Builder Pro and because of other things, everyone in this game is a good builder now. Or not everyone, but the majority of people on console can build a lot quicker, and that means that you probably want to have a higher sensitivity. Now, the benefit of if I rocked at 8 or 9 sensitivity is, of course, I could turn around and put that wall down quicker, or when I'm ramping up and then I have to turn a box to ramp the other way, that will be a split second quicker. However, in my personal opinion, it's not worth sacrificing that for missing key shots. If you can aim with a shotgun or with an SMG or an AR, you're going to win fights no matter if you're, you still have to be a decent builder, but you're going to win fights based off that. So in my opinion, your sensitivity, you should put it as high as you can where you feel comfortable on the game and you're not missing shots because of your sensitivity. I knew that when I went to 7, of course, I didn't just switch off after an hour. I gave it a couple days, but I knew that I was missing shots because that sensitivity was just too high and I was out of my comfort zone. So once you get out of your comfort zone, drop it down. If 7 sensitivity, I adjusted that and that was easy, I might try 8, but then I might just go back down to 7. Don't risk it going for the highest sensitivity, because we all know those players that will build up, but when it comes down to the actual shotgun fight, they'll miss 5 pump shots in a row. You don't want to be one of those guys. You need a blend of good aiming, good building and good decision making to be a good player in this game. And that's why I think sensitivity should come down to those things, and it will be different for every single person. At the end of the day, sensitivity just depends on how much you're moving the thumbstick. So what works for me as a 6 might feel natural to you as an 8 or a 9. However, having the right sensitivity can be a big deal, but having the wrong sensitivity can really screw you over. And when you're watching your gameplay or playing the game, it should feel natural, your turns and moves. If you're watching someone's gameplay and it kind of looks like they're playing like they're swiping and stuff like that, which should not be happening with a controller, usually their sensitivity is a little bit high. That can work for some people, but if they miss shots, definitely try to drop it down. If you're missing shots, drop yours down. If you're hitting shots but you feel like you want to build faster, move yours up. That's what I can say as far as that. Now, as far as the other two sensitivities that matter, wireless controller ADS sensitivity and wireless controller scope sensitivity, I run a 0.65 on both of those. Now, what they do is the ADS sensitivity is your slow down when aiming sights. Now, of course, you want the game to slow it down when you're aiming down sights so you can hit those long range assault rifle shots or whatever. And the scope one is basically the same thing, but with a sniper or with a different sort of rifle, right? So I run a 0.65. I feel like I can hit my shots at a distance on that, but it's also not too slow where you basically want it so you can hit your shots and you're not spazzing out on the aim, but you don't want it to be too slow where you're going to have to shoot, and then unaim down sights to adjust when people are making big movements. So that's I usually find that a good ratio for this is like anywhere between like a 0.5 and a 0.7. 0.65 works for me. If it's not broke, don't fix it. That's what I run as far as that. And those are the main sensitivity settings. Now, aside from sensitivity, I know the other setting people really care about, and we'll talk about other, more minuscule settings coming up here in a second, but the other one is, of course, the controller, wireless controller configuration. Now, your options are Old School, Quick Builder, Combat Pro, and Builder Pro. In my opinion, you have to use Builder Pro, and I've been saying this pretty much since it came out. Builder Pro is something that it's worth taking the loss and playing bad for a week to get good at in the long run. The reason why everyone can build now is, of course, the game's been out longer, so people are learning. But the main reason is Builder Pro. It makes building on console feel like you're building on PC, with the fact that you can place any of the four possible combinations: floor piece, wall piece, roof piece, and stair piece. I can place any of those at will, instead of with Combat Pro, with these other ones where I basically have to cycle through. Builder Pro is what you're going to want to run, and I know there's going to be people in the comments saying, yo, but I'm a god at Combat Pro, and that's fine, but I really do think that even though it sucks trying to switch, it's going to suck for like a couple days or a week, but once you get used to it, I believe you guys will be thanking me. Builder Pro, I got all my friends converted over to Builder Pro, people that, were, I guess, a bit stubborn about it. Me personally, I was stubborn about it as well. I stuck to Combat Pro for like the first day or two. I gave Builder Pro, and it really is a different world, man. It allows you to build, and everything will come a lot more naturally once you do adjust, but there is an adjustment period as far as that goes. Now, those are the main sensitivities that matter. As far as other things that matter in terms of the settings, I'll go through some of my other controller options. My tap to search / interact, I do have that on now. I believe you want that on for the fact that when you're reviving someone, you don't accidentally let go too early or different stuff like that. That's why you probably want to have that on. I also have basically my sprint to cancel reload. I have that off because, of course, you want to be able to sprint while reloading. When you're coming out of the storm, sometimes that stuff can make the split decision change. Aim assist, always on. You need aim assist on console. There's no reason to have it off. It will help guide your shots a little bit, and that's what you want. Edit mode aim assist, this one doesn't really matter. Sometimes it'll pull your edit away. Doesn't really affect me. I have that on. Reset building choice on. You always want it to reset. Turbo building on as well, so you can hold down when you're building. You can just hold something down. You don't have to constantly be tapping it. Auto material change on as well. That's basically if you run out of materials, it'll automatically move you to the next one. You'll be good there. I have controller auto run as off. I have auto open doors as off as well. I don't want doors to automatically swing open because I've never actually even tried this, because I don't know, maybe there's a guy behind it and I'm trying to move tactically. I just like to have that off. And auto pick up weapons, I also have that as off. I'm not sure. I don't think that's a big deal. I think you can run that either way. The reason I have controller auto run off is I was having some problems with it where basically I would activate the auto run and then it would mess me up and it would cause me to stop sprinting. It was just getting so annoying. I think controller auto run runs way more smoothly on PC. It's one of those things that really doesn't transition good over to console. As far as vibration is another thing that I have off, and I used to play with vibration like 5-6 years ago when I was like way, you know, into Call of Duty and stuff like that. But I turned it off probably, 5-6 years ago. And it's so weird at first, but once you get used to it, there's really no reason to have it on. It's something that just makes your shot more shaky. It does feel more rewarding as you're shooting the weapons, but having the vibration off is just another thing that's going to be better in the long run, even if it feels weird at first. And that's basically what I have as far as my settings. Those are what really matters when it comes down to the settings. As far as other stuff in the audio, I of course have the sound effects volume as the highest out of all of them. Voice chat a little bit lower than that, and I just personally have the music turned off. I spend a lot of time sitting at the menu waiting for me to ready up or my friends to ready up, and that music is, it's cool music, but it's just a bit too loud for my personal opinion. That's what I go with as far as that. So hopefully this video, lets you guys know what I'm rocking. I'm not rocking anything insane. Changing your settings won't make you a god automatically, but having the wrong settings can definitely hold you back. And those are my thoughts on what I think is working in Season 5. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop a like on this video, subscribe if you guys are new, and have a great night. I'm out. Peace.